What's good, KXSU? This is Jenia. You're tuned in to our first tiny studio of the school year, and here we have No Monaco, and they're going to be performing Starflakes for us.
Take an inch, I'll give a mile and let you push for more. Give me something, give me nothing, either way I'm yours. I have this bad dream where I'm a baby and nobody comes to help. Play the victim, write the sad song and feel sorry for myself. I should've known that this was gonna do me in. I should've been the one who wanted to give it red. Oh yeah. Go to bed and close my eyes. Let the thoughts I think subside. Catch my breath, more oxygen. I see starflakes in my mind. Cut the bloodline, leave me bleeding, and I'm food for the dogs. Kill the bad dreams, get my head right, call that food for thought. I should've known that this was gonna do me in. I should've been the one that wanted to give it red. Oh yeah. I'm a careful, cautionary tale for anyone who wants to hear about, wants to listen. All the ways that I did it wrong. Draw the curtains, leave the light on. Let the things you love exist. It's not different to be careful of the love that you read. I should've known that this was gonna do me in. I should've been the one that wanted to give it rest. I should've known that this was gonna do me in. I should've been the one to give it rest. You're gonna do me in. Gonna give it
Amazing. That was Starflakes by No Monaco. And yeah, do you guys want to talk about how you guys came up with that song and the concepts for that song?
Yeah, sure. So fun enough, that was actually the first song I wrote when I joined on with the band. And that was an instrumental track that they had written and had the title in the little voice memo as Starflakes. So that title was given to me before I ever wrote any of the words of that song. So that was kind of when I started with the song. And one of my favorite songwriting things is when you kind of start a song about nothing and then it reveals to you what it's about later. So that was definitely one of those ones I kind of just started writing whatever around the word Starflakes and then kind of came together as we went. But yeah, it's definitely one of our more higher energy ones. But it's cool to look back on knowing that that was the first song we ever wrote with this iteration of the band.
I love that, and I love all the elements included. It feels very Starflake.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that kind of leads into my next question. As a band, how do you approach songwriting? Is it a collaborative process? Is it just one of you guys?
Yeah, so it's pretty unique in that it feels like a pretty collaborative process between the 5 or 6 different voices we have here, depending if our saxophone player is with us. But typically, like, one of our guitar players will kind of start with like a chord progression or whatever guitar idea, and then they kind of bring that in, and I'll kind of write vocals on top of that and expand it. And then it's really cool. I think we all come from very different musical backgrounds, so our sound is a really unique representation of that, all the different ideas and genres and tricks that people bring to songwriting. I think it's cool to blend that way, but it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. No Monaco is gonna go ahead and sing their next song to us, and that's titled
Not Yet. And this is actually our debut single. So this song is out on Spotify and iTunes.
Amazing.
Called Not Yet by No Monaco.
I don't wanna talk anymore. Sick of endlessly pacing my footsteps on the hardwood floor. Don't wanna give up, don't wanna phone it in. We promised we could do it, but I'm so tired and I can't seem to win. I need out, it's so exhausting what you do to me, and I can't keep up with this. I don't wanna keep losing sleep, and I just need to take a minute, craving something different, fight it like it's not the end. Oh no, I think I messed it up again. Sick of being sad all the time. Tell me, why is it never your fault, but it always seems to be mine? Don't wanna flip it up, don't wanna phone it in. You promised we could do it, but I'm so tired and I can't seem to win. I need out, it's so exhausting what you do to me, and I can't keep up with this. I don't wanna keep losing sleep, and I just need to take a minute, craving something different, fight it like it's not the end. Oh no, I think I messed it up again. I need out, it's so exhausting what you do to me, and I can't keep up with this. I don't wanna keep losing sleep, and I just need to take a minute, craving something different, fight it like it's not the end. Oh no, I think I messed it up again. Think I messed it up. No, it's so exhausting what you do to me, baby. No, I don't wanna keep losing sleep, and I just need to take a minute, craving something different, fight it like it's not the end. Oh no, I think I messed it up again.
Beautiful. That was Not Yet by No Monaco. And I have another question for you guys. When and how did No Monaco come together?
Such a great question. Kind of a long story answer. So I think the band originally started with, and correct me if I'm wrong, these three, Ryan, Zander, and Leigh. And it used to be like a folk, real like indie folk rock band.
And like all modern bands, it started with Craigslist.
Craigslist. And then, you know, kind of revolving door for a little while as they found the right people and the right sounds. But actually, their bass player moved at some point, and so they posted on Facebook and Craigslist looking for a new bass player. And Sam and I both auditioned as bass players.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were like, oh, we picked Sam, so we're looking from them again. And then a couple months later, their singer moved, and so they texted me and they were like, hey, we know you sing too. Would you ever want to like come sing? And I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll try it out. And then, so it was the five of us for a little while, and then Zander was like, well, you guys, my roommate kind of plays saxophone, and we were like, why not? And then Tyler started playing with us. Yeah, and so I think it's really rare to meet, you know, Facebook and Craigslist. There's a lot of weird people out there, but I think it's pretty lucky to have met a group of people that like click and mesh this well, and there's like a really cool dynamic, which I think is rare to find with strangers on the internet. So.
Yeah, and I think it like shows in your guys' music too. You guys, it sounds very cohesive and all the elements are there, and it's really cool. And I know you mentioned this prior, that you guys all have different sort of influences, different music tastes. Who are your biggest musical influences as a band, would you say?
Yeah, I think as a band we kind of aspire to like sometimes kind of a Motown-y, like R&B sound. We really, really love, there's a great band called The Sacred Souls that we're huge fans of. You know. Who else? Lake Street Dive, we love them, big fans of them. Yeah, and then we all kind of like, Zander plays a lot with a funk band, and obviously Tyler and I kind of come from a jazz musician background, and Leigh plays in some like hard rock punk bands at certain times, so I think it's this really cool, like, we all have, you know, different influences and then some shared influences.
Wow, that's such a cool blend, you guys.
Right?
Yeah. I like that a lot. All right, they're going to be singing their third song now, and that is
Called Swim. And this is our other released song, so if you like this one, it's out.
Awesome.
Let the water wash over your face. Let it into your eyes. Not for nothing, tears fall in its place, and it's something that keeps you alive. Swim until you drown. So all that you lost, it can be found. Keep your head above the waves if you can.
Beautiful. That was Swim. Awesome. And my next question for you guys is, do you guys have any pre-performance rituals or routines that you guys do as a band or maybe even personally?
I don't know. Do we say that?
Now something of like the alcoholic.
we like to joke that like when we go play at a venue or whatever, there's like a perfect level of drinks that you have before. Like you can't be too drunk, but you can't be too sober. I think that's definitely one thing. Like as we play out more and more and kind of like dial in,
We're all
the
sober
stage
right now, by the way.
It's like, no, good to know.
It's like 12:30.
But like dialing in stage presence and being comfortable on stage, I think has definitely been like a learning curve for myself, maybe others. But yeah, I don't know if we have any like other rituals or things we do. We spend a lot of time joking around in the green room. You know?
We always forget our merch. That's a big one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a ritual. Is forgetting things. Yeah.
No mantras or anything you chant to yourself?
Oh, this is really cute. It's like one of our, because I normally either play bass or do singer-songwriter stuff. I don't typically, this is my first, band that I'd like fronted and been in front, and that kind of requires a certain degree of confidence. And I'm not always the most confident person, so Sam would say to me in the beginning stages, he was like, Jade, this is your stage. You own it. And it was just so cute. And
That's so
I was like, you know what?
nice.
Sam said I own this. We got this.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads into my other question, more performance-based. What has been your guys' favorite performance to date and why? And I understand you guys just had a performance with So Far, which looked really fun.
Yeah.
So if you want to tell us about that or talk about your favorite performance so far.
That was definitely up there. That one was fantastic. We got to play with two other really talented artists, Lindstrom and the Limit and Shelby Natasha. And it was like the coolest space. And we were Kiss for Halloween, so that was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
But we also, we played at Zander and Tyler's house. We put on like a little house concert. That was super fun too, because it was just this room of like our friends and people we love, people that like our music. And so that was super a blast. What else? What have been our other favorites? Tractor Tavern. Oh, we got to play with two of our great friends, Manisha and Amy Lefkowitz. And super fun, super fun. Yeah, just a good night. So yeah, I think like any show where we, there's people there that are like appreciating and resonating with our music. Which in the Seattle scene, especially on a weeknight when you're playing, it's not always going to be every show, but I think any show where that does happen is pretty special, pretty cool.
Beautiful. Thank you. They're going to go ahead and sing their fourth song to us now, which is...
Don't need to say it. This is a newer one. Open up, let the sunlight in, warm like a fireplace, just a touch on your skin. It feels good, it feels nice, singing that song in the car by that band that you like. You don't count your days when they are numbered anymore. I'm like a Monty flame, tape a letter on your door. It feels good, it feels right. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. And can we bottle this up and stay like this forever? 'Cause I wanna go where you go, I wanna be around you, I want a phone call in the morning, kiss you for half an hour. I want your shoes in my doorway, I wanna be friends with your sister, I want the worst of you and the worst of you. I wanna love you and whisper.
until I'm red in the face. Sweep my feet off your ground. It feels good, it feels safe. Burning up the dance floor together, singing, baby, I love you. I wanna go where you go. I wanna be around you. I want a phone call in the morning, kiss you for half an hour. I want your shoes in my doorway. I wanna be friends with your sister. I want the worst of you and the worst one. I wanna love you in a whisper. Yeah, I wanna go where you go. I wanna be around you. I want a phone call in the morning, kiss you for half an hour. I want our song on the radio, and I'd love it if we made it. I wanna love you so loud that I don't even need to say it. Open up, let the sunlight in.
Amazing. That was Don't Even Have to Say
Don't
It.
need to say it.
Don't need to say it. Awesome. My next question for you guys is, how has the Seattle music scene influenced your sound?
Totally, that's a great question. This is such I think this is such a wonderful scene to be in because of all the different bands and different venues and different pockets of the community that you can kind of get to experience. So I feel like every single time we play out somewhere, I discover a new band that I love. So we've been fortunate to make some really great friends in the music scene and to hear some really fantastic bands that, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I feel like I definitely take some influence and inspiration from. Does anyone have anything else to add to that?
We've played shows with a couple of bands that have really inspired us to really take ourselves to the next level, which has been really cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really great players in Seattle, so.
Totally. I think it's always neat when you're on a bill and you're like, they are so good. We got to kick it up a notch, guys. Because that's where the growth happens, is when you're feeling surrounded by people that are talented and really inspiring you.
Mm-hmm. Are there any Seattle artists in particular who you'd love to collaborate with?
Notophone.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
love Notophone. We love Walter. Played with them a while back. They're fantastic. Jam's another really great band. Manisha, love her. Yeah. And the wonderful thing about all these great, fantastic, talented Seattle bands is that they're all such great people, too,
Awesome.
So we've made some really good friends that way, too.
Awesome. We're going to go into their next song, which is...
This is a newer one, so it's kind of untitled.
Beautiful. That was Untitled? Untitled. Awesome. My question is, moving forward, what do you envision for No Monaco's future?
Great question.
Stadiums and
success.
We currently don't have any shows booked for the winter, so I think our intention is to hopefully kind of take the winter to hunker down and do a little bit more writing, as well as I think we're hoping to record another single here pretty soon in December. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, kind of taking a focus on writing and recording, and then we're excited to get back out to playing more live with new people in the spring and summer.
Amazing.
Regional tours, maybe.
Yeah, next
That's the
time.
hope. That's the hope, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that was my only question for this one. Do you guys want to go into your next song?
Sure, yeah. This one is called Savor.
So.
Words on the tip of my tongue. Words, but I don't know what it's from. Oh, and all these expectations, craving validation, waiting for the day, the moment of salvation that will finally come. Take a look inside, question what you find. To get to know yourself, don't you know who you wanna be? Yeah, yeah. Say why don't you take a look inside your mind, see what you find. All the lights will leave your darkness bathed in white, and savor all the good things that you see and all the places you wanna be. Love is in everything. Words, things that can't be undone. Yeah, your worst that's still yet to come. Because every step you take will lead you to the next one. Let's appreciate and try to do your best work. There's so much to become. All you need is here. Savor every tear. Check again and see you are all you need. Who you wanna be? inside your mind, see what you find. All the lights that leave your darkness fading white. Savor all the good things that you see and all the places you wanna be. Love is in everything.
Beautiful. That was Savor. Savor by the lovely No Monaco. And I'd like to say thank you to them for joining us in our tiny studio, our first tiny studio of the school year. And that concludes our tiny studio for today.
Thank you so much for having us. We had so fun. This is so lovely. Thanks for having
Yes,
us.
thank you guys for coming out, and you guys sounded lovely.
Thanks.
Awesome. Cool. Back to our regular schedule.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Sam, coughed at the end. Can we redo it?